All right, everybody.
John, did you ever watch that
We're all
video
running a little late, so we will get started in about 5 minutes.
It went to something funky. It's
It's the funniest thing. And it's you and him. I don't know why you guys haven't posted that.
tried to do
You
it
guys should
twice.
have posted that a long time ago. I showed it to someone who doesn't know you guys, and they should have done that videos, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this is that guy." No.
I tried to pull it. It's like,
Okay.
thank you.
Oh, I can move it.
No, you don't have to move. I don't have a computer. I
Oh,
just
you
look
don't?
over his shoulder.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
the
blame
whole
you.
time.
That's probably, he's probably doing it more correctly than any of us will, so.
So I don't.
Jim knows the efficient way to get it done.
How long have you been doing these 1 o'clock?
4 weeks after I joined the office, so this is the 2nd or 3rd month.
Okay, wait, so what office were you with before?
Irvine.
Oh.
I started
that's why
here.
I've been
Yeah.
seeing you more.
Yeah, so I started here, then I took a sabbatical, worked on some things, a
Oh,
couple businesses that didn't work out.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
So then I was, Cam had called me 3 years ago
nice.
he wanted help with some of the training and with their, so then I hooked up with Dan Sarnicki
Okay.
and they were just talking and I'm just like,
I love it.
I wanted his sales training.
Totally.
So then I had my buddy for about a year and then worked with him on like his ABM model and lead generation and then put together some systems and
Good for you.
so then after that office kind of evolved with people coming and going.
Yeah, the Irvine office.
yes.
Yes.
I was talking with, getting there and I'm like, this is what I'm doing. I'm
Yeah.
kind of burned out at Irvine. I think I want to come back and they're like, great, wouldn't team, let's just,
I love it. So you're now part of
Yeah.
the Aaron Williams, of the Williams.
Yeah.
team. Okay, good for you. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Because they're like busy and they're fun and yeah, that's
He's the only one
wonderful.
who actually showed up here to work.
well, I get it my whole
Well,
office
I
to
mean,
myself.
Eric's too. It's amazing because she still does really well, but she's always doing such fun stuff. That's what Madeline and I always say.
Yeah.
She's good for her.
With everybody.
I saw her on TV last week.
She's amazing.
KCAT, no, KCAL, I meant.
Okay.
Like almost 10 o'clock at night, last, like
Amazing.
Monday night. And I told her on Friday, I said, because I forgot to tell Terry, and it was on fire stuff, but
Mhm.
she said, oh my God, I taped that like months ago. And
She didn't even know she was on. Probably.
no, well, she said she started getting calls about 10 o'clock from people she didn't even
So
know.
cute.
And I guess it was more even insurance related.
Yeah,
They thought she was,
it was-
because it was very
it's-
much on insurance
Well,
and
something
fire.
she did years ago about, her
Oh,
fires.
buddy.
Oh,
Yeah, so they reused it
I
because it's
missed-
appropriate.
I
Oh,
missed
yeah,
it until
totally.
I
It's so
was talking to my
timely.
husband, the news was on, I'm like,
Mhm.
I know that person, and I'm like I just didn't expect it to be her, so I'm
Right.
kind of like, that's Erin in our office, and then I started listening, but by that time she had maybe,
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah.
yeah.
Very good. All right, everybody. I think we got everybody situated. Let's get started. So again, going with this, crazy format of going through the slides first, and then we'll go and actually log the program. play
Oh,
around.
okay, great.
And then while we're doing that, we'll have some Q&A about what we're doing. And then at the end, we can talk about
Oh,
things
sure.
that we don't
All
have.
right.
So
Okay, perfect.
just FYI, at the end of this, there'll be a QR code, and it's a Google Drive that has all the slides from every class, most of them.
Nice.
Also, guide, so kind of the steps of what we're doing. So if you don't take the purchase notes, you're okay. They're already in the system for you.
Awesome.
Alrighty, so if you're gonna follow along, you want to have your RealScout login and logged in, because you'll need that to go ahead and do some of the exercises we're doing.
I mean, I do, it comes up automatic.
Yeah, so then you're set.
Yeah, I mean, so,
Oh, yeah, as long as you can get in, then we're in good shape. So our first objective is going to be, you'll be able to create a RealScout search link, customize shorten links for marketing. I'll explain what that is. And use links across lead gen channels and track engagement and follow up with leads. What are search links? So search links are the latest and greatest thing from RealScout. And just to simplify them, they're links like they're predetermined search programs. So similar to what you do in the MLS, you set up a search for your client. I'm looking for 2 to 3 million. I want 15,000 square foot lot minimum.
They're the ones, like I've created something, right? You mean those, are they the links or there's something else?
This is a little different because now we can customize them with the landing page. So we can have a picture of the neighborhood, picture of the house.
Oh.
So all of this again is, RealScout is one of the best lead not management systems in the sense of managing the leads, but providing an experience for them that they like and they continue to come back to. Like I'll give you, for instance, I've been, bless you,
Thank you.
involved with assisting onboarding with some of the teams that have been
Yes.
coming from
Yeah.
offices. And I sat with a really great team in Tustin that I love working with. And we put his database in RealScout. Week later, he's got 2 calls for listings.
And now you have to pay for those extra people though in RealScout, right?
So the way that RealScout works
Okay.
is, so first team covers the cost of the pro membership, which saves us $50 a month. And then
Right.
with that, you get 100 nurture seats, which
Oh,
means
right.
100 people in your database are going to get nurtured and get those emails from RealScout.
Okay.
The good news is it's really price effective because every 500 is only $5 additional a month. So
Oh, so it's only like.
yeah, I'm managing 3,000 and I'm at $60 a month. What system can you manage that many?
Amazing.
And again, this is a long game, not,
Right.
but I see any of the systems that we have, this is where people spend most of their time and with good feedback. Because we can set up their links, they can customize their links. It pretty much works, keeps everybody happy. And then again, it's integrated with Follow Up Boss, so we have to use RealScout to create these searches. But again, if once they're done, if you respond to them through Follow Up Boss, you're still fine.
Totally. I love it. I love it.
So what are search links? Search links are searchable links to specific home search results. They're customized for neighborhoods, price range, features. And remember, RealScout will do a really invasive home search. I want a house that only does not face west.
Okay.
I want only
Yeah.
Mediterranean.
Right. Right.
You can pick those in here. Granted, you may not have a property because I've watched
Right.
and done this with the client and there's 35 and all of a sudden, oh, we have none. I guess we need to
Yeah.
broaden our search. And then the new thing is driving targeted traffic to RealScout landing pages. So that's the new part of the search links. And then track leads and automate follow-up. So
Okay.
we'll do that with RealScout. In addition, there'll be another tool that we'll utilize.
Great.
How search links work. So we have agent created templates, which we'll create together. We have permanent shareable links. So these are, you could, theoretically go create QR codes for them and use them forever. Performance tracking and insights. So RealScout will do part of it. I'll also do some of it. And then this other system that I've talked about that we'll go into a little bit is Bitly. And what it is, it's a link shortener. So if you ever noticed when you go on social media, you want to add a link. If the link is coming from like MLS, it's like 5,000 characters long.
Totally.
So people are not going to click on it and go, oh, that's a scam. I don't want to get.
Totally.
So what Bitly allows you to do is take HTTP blah, 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 and change it to bit.ly/2205 Main Street.
Nice.
So then when you're typing in the description, or maybe you have it on the outside of your image that you're promoting a property on, you could say, go to bit.ly/2355 Main Street.
Okay.
And someone will type that because it's a few characters.
Got it.
So
Okay.
that's where the link shortening comes into play. The other side of that is if you're using Bitly, you get a free QR code. And granted, it has a little branding in it, little eye, but
Yes.
it's free.
Okay.
And then they will do tracking.
Nice.
And then if you pay for, extended membership, it's anywhere from $10, $20 a month.
Okay.
Then you get these advanced analytics.
Okay.
That's probably overkill,
Totally.
but it's something that you can use for free and then expand if you want to get
Want
more
to.
out of it.
I love
And
that.
it's something that's been around for 10, 15 years.
Okay. Cool.
So the benefit for agents for this product, you can attract and nurture leads, deliver targeted value to clients. So what is that? Home value alerts, market alerts, automate follow-ups, home value reports, updates. So anybody in the system that has their home address in their contact are available to get a home value alert. So if you have auto nurture on, every single one of them will get an invitation to get their home value. And that's probably one of the most popular things that I've seen the system do. And even with, cold dead leads that you just bought from title. Lastly, gain insights and client behavior engagement. And that's where this is amazing, because you can, it'll tell you, hey, so-and-so has looked at their home value 17 times today. Well, to me, I think I should call him or go by the house, because
Totally.
he obviously has it on his mind. With buyers, they'll say, so-and-so's looked at 15 properties, they've liked this. So again, you can go at a glance and kind of see, okay, this is what they're doing. And then get ahead of the curve, because sometimes you'll be jumping between meetings and they'll be like, yeah, I sent you this property. And then you can just pull up real quick. Yeah. So on
Right.
this one, that's already in escrow. This one we can go look at.
Okay.
So again, it keeps you ahead of the curve.
Totally.
So because part of it is RealScout, we're taking a landing page, but then the most important part of it is where we're sharing it. So we'll be obviously doing social media. There's a couple other ways we could utilize this, but there's 7 primary channels that you could utilize these landing pages for. So Facebook posts and stories, Instagram stories. So what I'm saying here is there's different ways you could do the stories. You could do a link sticker where you are doing the story and you hit, we'll do it together later, but you pretty much add something, and in the story, there'll be somewhere to click to go to your bio or go to the link for that property you're promoting. Because the whole idea is social media, yeah, you want to get the exposure, but you want to reel them into something. And the easiest way to do it both online and even at an open house is, hey, click here, scan this. Here's the property webpage, because I want to give you all the information, but I also want your contact information now.
Totally.
So I was talking with Terry Cargis, and we were thinking, how can we automate open houses to where we can get contacts into our database automatically? Well,
Because we don't have it anymore. Because we don't have the other.
yeah, and it's like,
CRM.
so, and then like myself and a lot of people were just doing the paper forms, which is fine. It's
Yeah, because I'm not sure where to go from there yet.
right.
Yeah.
So what I started doing, and I mentioned this, is I go into RealScout, pull up the property that I'm doing the open house for, take that link, and then that's my QR code for my flyer and the signs of the property.
Okay.
So when they scan it, the property is going to pop up, but they're going to have to sign up for a RealScout account.
Oh,
So if they're really interested, they'll go ahead and sign up for that account.
okay.
And that way you're not only capturing their information, now they're in a system that most likely they're going to want to continue to use.
Okay.
And again, I should get a stipend from them because I promote them so much, but I had an agent tell me, oh, I'm a real estate agent. And I go, oh, I'll take you off the list. He's like, no, I really like these reports. Can you keep sending them?
That is.
I'm like, okay.
That's awesome.
So next is TikTok, kind of the same thing. You can, any video or reel you do, you can add a link to go to something. So it's suggesting, let's do it to these landing pages, whether it's you're talking about, hey, this is what's for sale in Orange County under $1 million with a view. This is, what you can get for under $750. Over 55 communities. So again, it's kind of like, what are your headlines? And then you kind of draw them into that. And if you do that, then the system will take it from there. So email. So you can also use these landing pages as links or as a QR code if it's a printable in a newsletter. So you could take the wire and create a section that goes to, maybe you do a showcase of, maybe you have 2 or 3 listings going, or maybe you're predominant in the farm. Maybe you want to showcase the community. You could do that with this.
Okay.
SMS. So after you do an open house, and I get tricky with people because I just like to do that. So someone will be like, I'm out of flyers. Do you have a flyer? I'm like, what's your phone number? Send it to you.
Oh,
Put your number in.
yeah, totally.
So I kind of think of like, how can we do that with tech? Because it's not really trickery, but you kind of get past their wall because
Right.
ultimately they want the information.
Totally.
And if it's a connection, you mentioned the fire you. So sorry. So next one, Google Business Profile. I haven't talked about this. I think I talked about it ad nauseum a few years ago. But your Google Business Profile, again, is the first thing that they see when they Google you.
Right.
So on that, if you're not updating things, this would be a good thing to add to it because I like to add things to my Google profile that it's something I can set and forget.
Mhm.
So again, with these, you can do certain types for buyers, you could do areas, you could do types, but have those in your profiles. So then when they go to the profile, you'll direct them into this. Now you have them into your system as part of your database. And then lastly, you can do paid social ads. So you could either do Google, you could do something like AdWorks, you know, any one of those, you can utilize this with it. And all you're doing is, rather than sending them to maybe your property page on your first team landing page, maybe you're going to send them to here because you'd rather give them all the different tools that are available here.
Okay.
And maybe this might be a better way of warming those leads up,
Okay.
because it's very specific to what their needs are, because the way that the interview process is, it's determined right off the bat.
Okay. Cool.
So with that said, we're going to create a couple of these. So with anything, you got to think about what's your headline? What are your top performing hooks? So these are based on, and this is national, so don't crucify me. I don't have the stats for Anaheim Hills or North Orange County yet, but pool home, single story homes. We all know single stories are hot. Nobody wants stairs past 75. I'm already thinking, oh my God, I want stairs. What do we got next? Homes near top schools. You know, when I was working in Irvine, that was very important, because I was like, after the price, what schools is, you know, very important. Fixer uppers, flips, new construction. Are there any builders that are giving any commissions slip? I don't know about pronouncing that one.
Yeah.
There, still are?
Builders?
Yeah.
3%.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
they're-
somebody said somebody was giving 4. I saw something.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Because I was reading some, or
I
Lennar-
know Peggy, I think, was saying that
That's
one of
it's pretty
hers
far
was
out,
not.
right? It was pretty far out, right?
Yeah.
But pretty much all of them are paying except the one you take the buyer to.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
sounds about right.
Exactly.
All right.
Guaranteed.
So then walkable neighborhood. So that's big, like in your
Yeah.
like downtown Orange, downtown
Yeah.
Brea. That's not so much. Price reductions. You know, that's probably 20% of the inventory. And then mid-century modern or style based. I want mid-century modern. I want contemporary. I want, you know, what is that? Maybe I'm crazy and I want to go after the Eichlers. I could do something specific to that. But stick with the basics and then embellish from there. And then think about what's hot in your particular area. So again, going back to our links, how are we going to use these links to generate leads? Well, on Facebook, it'll be organic posts. So it'll be something like, are you looking for, really are homes in Orange County for under $1 million. Click here to find out. Instagram, you can do the same thing. Or if you wanted to kind of feature yourself on Instagram, go click here to learn more about me. And maybe you send them to your about page, or maybe you've done another reel that talks about, this is what I do. This is, you know, that kind of thing, kind of an introduction. TikTok, community tours. Those are big on there.
What are they?
Community tours.
Oh, okay.
So you're just like, I'm thinking of that does a lot of them if you're able to.
Is it the Radcliffe team?
Not the Radcliffe. She's in a camera. I can't remember. her
Carrie
name.
Neal? Carrie
Juan, very active in the
Fowler?
No,
Bridget Somerville?
no.
I'm trying to think, yeah, it's gonna bother me.
Blonde, glasses.
Oh, Lynn Campbell.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah, her
I-
daughter was the
I'm
mayor.
so impressed I can remember it.
Totally,
So
yeah.
I love how she does it. She does
She's
it
awesome.
classy, just consistent. So
Totally.
you can do that. You don't have to do it the TikTok way, so you don't have to do cartwheels or backflips in
Right,
front of a
right.
yogurt stand. Be yourself.
Right.
Email. So you do your newsletters. So you're going to use the wire. Add a button to click here to look at homes, you know, under $1 million. Click
Okay.
here to look at my, you know, at my inventory. SMS. So this is a good one. So open houses. You know, I told you about I do the little trick with the phone. Well, I'm going to send them a RealScout link because they gave me their phone number. So I'm going to send them the link right then and there,
Right.
because that was the first point of contact. Now I'm giving them something. So now they're not going to feel that I, you know, tricked them.
Right. Mhm.
And again, be careful with the SMS, because if they're on the do not call list and they're not,
And even though they gave you the phone number,
how are you going to prove?
Oh,
So be
Yeah.
careful.
okay.
And I don't say that to scare you off, just
Yeah.
be careful. Google Business. So you could do market updates. So there's 2 places that you could do it. You can do that as a post. And then also there's the section where you have products. The difference between the two is the post will be, you have an area where you can add an image and then type out what you're doing, and then you can add a link. The product, just to show you, let me click over and show you what that looks like. Let the page switch over. It actually came up. All right. So let's switch our screen. So this is a Google business page. So what I was talking about, the difference between where you post is down here. These are regular posts.
Okay.
They're kind of towards the bottom by your profiles. If you create products, they're higher up on the hierarchy. So most people read down, top down. So you want to have your most pertinent lead generation higher up as you can. So what I do is I will put them in as products. These are really old, so they're, don't judge me, but this is how it looks. All this was an image, and this was a flyer template. We had a mark, and then my copy, and then here, and then this link is to learn more. So this is the type of ad I'm talking about, or type of post you would do, and then you could link them to that landing page, to whatever search that it is for them. And if you notice, your number is right there. So again, this is.
And the way you would access that is on your edit page of your Google page.
Correct.
Where you are right now. And
Correct.
you just go to product, add product. Okay.
Correct.
Cool.
So yeah.
Okay.
Right here. So edit profile, add products.
Okay.
And boom. There you
Cool. Okay.
Now, the only exception is, I don't know why, I don't know, Terry might know this. Google does not like you to promote open houses.
Oh,
You
okay.
type in open house, it will say no.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you want to promote an open house, just say that you're having an event and come by the house.
Okay. Yeah.
Say it where? Say it where?
Oh, if you're going to do a post on
Right.
Google Business Profile, if you say I'm doing an open house, it'll deny it.
Right. So you're saying put it where?
No, you can still post, just don't say the words open house. Go, I'm at
What if
this
the product was a flyer that said open up?
Good question. Try it out. I have not tested that.
But that gets old quick. You have to erase it, remember, because you don't leave it sitting there. Like you said, all this other stuff.
Right,
It's-
right.
It's evergreen and leave it.
Right. And also too, just logistically, it doesn't make sense to promote open houses on it, because the difference
Yeah.
is when you're doing social media, you have an audience
Right.
and they're looking at stuff. There's a wall. Google, they're doing a search for you.
Right.
So it's a different experience. So
Yeah.
the point of it was just, if you're going to do landing pages, have them here too, because if they're going to Google you, they're probably going to see this before they're going to see your Facebook account. Let's over to our slides. We're almost through our slides here. All right, so Bitly, we'll talk about Bitly a little bit. So,
Bitly, but- okay.
so Bitly is the link shortener. So it's
Yes, I heard you say that.
yeah, so it's
today. Okay.
HTTPS in the colon or //bit.ly. It's a free service. I forgot who bought them, but this is where you would use them. And again, it's a link shortener, so it really, the main purpose is to make something short where somebody might actually type that in if they read it on the image or something on things that they're not going to be able to click on.
Are people nervous about Bitly? I thought they used to be because they didn't know where they're going to go.
I haven't heard much of that
No.
lately.
Lately? No.
But-
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has their thing.
Yeah.
So where you could use it, Facebook comments, Instagram stories, SMS messages, email buttons, and Google business posts. And again, the purpose of it is the shortening, but then also the analytics behind it. It will tell you so-and-so clicked on it from this region. So if you're doing like, let's just say you're doing an open house flyer and you have your Bitly QR code on there, and it says the social media post is bit.ly.2230 Main Street. What will happen is you're going to pull all those people from all the different areas into that landing page.
Okay.
So that's the purpose of it. So the Bitly part is not necessary. It's really more if you are doing sharing on places where you can't actively put links. It would be like TikTok or Instagram where you can't add it in the description.
Okay. All right, so
You guys want to go through and do a shortener? So
Yeah,
why don't we
totally.
go ahead and swap screens, and we will go to Bitly and create an account. Just 2 seconds. Screen. All right, so this is Bitly. Sign up, create an account. So go up to sign up free if you don't have an account. And pick free.
Oh, okay.
And when you get to this screen, you can either put in an email and password, click free account, or if you're like me and you don't like to remember 50,000 passwords, you can click continue with Google.
Oh, so if I'm here,
Mhm.
I just continue with Google here
Yeah.
to sign in. Okay.
Mhm. So if you go continue with Google, it will recognize the account, may ask
Okay,
you a
cool.
question, but now you can
Create a
log
new
on Google.
Bitly
That way you don't
account.
have to remember another
Okay.
username and password.
Then you want to sign in with your iPhone, does it know?
You can do
That you
that.
log in with Google, like will it know to fill it in?
No.
So,
You'll want to do it in a browser first, then it will remember your username and password.
right, but if you go on it, if you download the app or something, then you have to start. Figure it out.
No, because you log into the app too. So if you were to download the app, log into it with the same credentials, then you'll be the same across the board.
Right, you don't know, but if Google's gonna get some long and weird thing, that's what I'm saying. So if you just download the app, now you have the app.
Yeah, but I mean,
So,
the Google is just a login facilitator.
right,
So it doesn't change the way that it works. It just saves you having another user.
right, but if you log in with Apple, because you have an Apple phone, then.
But
save
you-
the password
But you
to-
can log in with Google on all Apple products, though.
Okay, on the app.
Yeah, it'll log in either way.
So wait, Eric,
Yes.
can you share the link again so that I can say that?
Oh, for Bitly?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be HTTP.
HTTP.
And then it's going to be colon / bit B as in boy, I as in Isaac, T as in Tom,
I
T like Tom, and then dot L like Larry, and Y like yellow.
okay. And then so luckily we can use our Google account to log in.
Correct. And you can either use your first in Google, or you can, if you have another Google account, you can use that too.
Okay, cool. So here it's taking me to here. Where would you like to start? Is that normal? Just okay, cool.
Yeah. That's normal.
Okay.
So there should be a button that says create new once you get in.
It's so it's saying create a short link, create a QR code.
Okay, so at the very bottom,
I'll jump in
Yeah.
on my own. Okay.
yeah, it gives you that first screen.
Oh, okay, cool.
So here's the main screen. You wanted to create a shortcut. You'd go right here, create new. It'll ask you, what do you want to do? Shorten a link, create a QR code. So I'm going to choose shorten a link. And we're jumping a little ahead. We haven't done landing pages.
Sorry.
But
So
yeah.
where did you click to get to the shorten?
So what I clicked on was,
Sorry.
no, you're fine. So I went to home, and then up here at the top left, there's a
Create new. Got it. Shorten the link. Okay.
Screen a little bigger. That's better. So I'm going to click create now, and then I'm going to choose shorten the link.
Okay.
So let's just assume I'm going to grab this link right here. This is not the link we want to use, but I'm just for practice. I'm going to copy this whole line up here, the whole line. I'm gonna right click and copy. I'm gonna go, let me change the screen. I'm sorry, either you guys that are watching remotely. Let's share screen. So at the very top of your browser, grab this whole link up here. Copy the whole thing, right click, copy, and then we're going to switch over to Bitly, and we're going to paste that long
And you were copying from RealScout?
RealScout, correct?
Okay, so when you go to your RealScout, you're just copying.
Yeah, that whole line.
Okay, let me go to my dashboard.
And once you pasted that in here, you can add a title to it. So I'm just going to say test because that's my title. And then you come down here to short link. This is where it allows you to customize the back half of it. So this
Okay.
is where you would be, 23 Main Street, homes under $1 million by Eric, whatever
Okay,
that's going to be.
okay.
Now, other people may have claimed things, so you may have to do hit or miss on it.
Okay,
How long
So-
does it give it to you for? Like if you create homes under $1 million, you get that forever until you get rid of your account and you let that locked up?
I've had Bitleys for 15 years,
So
so
no one else could use them if they were generic ones that they might want. You have them locked up.
I believe so.
Okay.
I haven't lost it yet,
Yeah.
but I definitively I don't know because Bitly's also been bought 2 or 3 times,
mhm.
so I wouldn't depend on it. It's free, but if they don't stop working, then you just find a different service to do the same thing. So Bitly, so let's just call this 2235 because I know this one is taken. So if that looks good, you create your link, and then you get this. You can copy the link. You could share it directly to all of these. But you see how visually that's easy to. So if I saw that on a picture on Facebook or Instagram, then I would just go ahead and open up the browser, type in Bitly, and see what it's about.
So that is amazing. So you can create, so when you look at the
Mhm.
details,
analytics.
you can create the QR code, the Bitly page, whatever.
Mhm.
That is super cool.
Now they tease you because if you notice, there's a little lock on the charts.
Yes.
So you do have to pay, but I think that
You have to
starts at
upgrade.
like 10 or 15 bucks a month to
Okay.
do that. But it'll do the same thing with your QR codes. So if you don't have a QR code manager, this might be a good one if you're
Right.
going to do both. So, any questions on that process? And again, in the workbook, the steps for everything are in there for this.
Okay,
process.
so the QR code that you're going to give us at the end. today.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so all the steps that we've gone through this are in there.
Beautiful.
So that's kind of I know Bitly's kind of, we haven't talked about that, but it's not an integral part, but I think it's a very helpful part to work with all of this.
So if you had 225mainstreet.com
Mhm.
and you wanted analytics and stuff, then you could forward that to the Bitly and then have that go to where they're going to go. And then you,
Yeah, but if you have the domain, then you just use Google Analytics anyway, because
Oh,
it's your
okay.
domain.
yeah.
But if you
got
want
the
to,
same analytics, I don't know if you just had same analytics. Or
yeah, no, these are specific to whatever's going to that. So if it
Right.
forwards over to somewhere, it's not going to give the analytics where it's forwarding to, just to where it directed traffic. That makes
Right.
sense. Switch our screens again. So let's get into RealScout. And we will make some search links. So go into RealScout and towards the bottom, because all the new stuff goes at the bottom. Look for search links. Yeah.
On the RealScout now.
Yeah, now we're going back into RealScout.
So am I looking at it on the left side where,
Correct.
so,
So on the left, the black part,
yes.
go almost
But do
all.
I need to do it through, First place, you mean?
You
Oh, yeah, search
Or-
links, extras
Or
and
can I just
search.
go and log in?
you can log in directly
Okay.
or go through first, just whatever method's easiest for you.
Well, okay.
I don't know if it's easiest, but I put it up now.
Okay. See if I can make this screen bigger. That's a little better. Okay, so scroll down almost to the end and it'll say search link. And then you should see create a search link
And all the way down, did you say?
all the way down on
On the black side?
Yep.
Okay.
all the way down. Which
On the
one?
black, on
Yeah,
the black, right?
correct. Use the arrows not working. Okay.
Search links.
So once you've gone to search links, there's a button that says create search link. So we'll start there.
Still further down, or did I miss it?
It's under extras and then,
Under support?
Under extra.
Extras, oh, okay, extras, yeah, I see it, okay. Search links, I'm sorry.
You got it.
All right, thanks.
They keep moving stuff around. So it needs to be directed. So there are no templates right now. We haven't created any templates. So we're going to leave that. The next step is public display name.
See the chair.
Oh, so we're at, click that button. You're just a step behind.
Okay. Sorry, there we go.
Yeah, you're fine. How are you doing? Were you able to? Yeah, so just click the blue button on the left. It says create search link. This guy right here.
Create search. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I think I.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
So then we don't have a template yet. So if you want to, see where it says you can create a new template from the templates page?
Yeah.
Click on create a new template. And it'll switch the screen.
Yeah.
So you'll see create templates for easy alert setup, automatically create alerts and tags, generate search links. So we're going to generate search links.
Okay.
So click under create a search. And then it just took us back to where we're at, right?
Yeah.
right,
Okay. So let's create a simple one, and then we'll get complicated and create a template.
okay.
So click create search link. We're going to leave the top part alone. Step 2 is public display name. So this will appear to new leads as a search description when it needs a link. So this will be your headline for your search.
Okay.
So I'm going to do homes in Orange County under $1 million.
Put the dollar amount.
And on this one I didn't.
Or did you
I wrote it out. Be more dramatic. I think this is look right. I think I'll have the number. Actually, let's be more specific. I'm gonna do single family homes.
Oh, God, is there any? I'm leaving mine that way, this way, because I have a client that's looking under $1 million.
Yeah, so something that just got reduced like $14,000 and now it's like $999.
Yes.
Like, I see what you're doing.
I've got one coming up for you. Fullerton, we completely remodeled single story pool home with.
Oh, you have one?
800,000
That's wonderful.
next month.
For you.
Well, he seems to want, Cooley wants Orange or Costa Mesa, so I was like, okay.
Oh, the city board.
City of Orange, yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't know, we'll see. Going through a divorce, so it's gonna take a little, he's to just hang in there for a bit.
So
What did you do?
So are these stock photos or are those your photos?
no, these are stock
Oh,
photos.
nice. Okay, cool. And how do you, oh, so just
Well,
click-
what I'm trying to do is go back
That's how you
and
did
it,
it.
and it won't let me. So let me
Oh.
refresh. Keep in mind, occasionally stuff will glitch. So I'm gonna create our button again. There we go. So now we're back to where we're at.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Okay,
Single family home. Let's see. fellows. One bedroom, one bath. So this is showing you what the landing page is going to look like.
Okay.
So you're going to select a new photo,
Okay.
and this is where we found all the stock stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So these are, picked from any one of these designs that you like. So keep in mind, it's good to have something that's easy on the eyes, but also you want something that stands out.
It's dramatic.
So,
I like
so
that.
find something in a happy medium that
Yeah.
is within your comfort zone. So I'm going to pick.
And leave these all the way down too, you could do, right?
Anyway, these. So this is interesting. I'm going to choose that one. So then now I have what is going to be my title. Or if you don't put a title in, it's just going to say your name.
Oh, okay.
And then you have an area for description. So again, if I'm doing something about single family homes, my title is, are you, looking for.
So like we could do like Orange County homes for the title.
Correct,
Okay.
correct. Or, what's the part?
So like technically for my description, I could just literally copy the public display name if I wanted to.
You could.
Okay.
And then last one, tag incoming leads. So because we're doing viewing listings, we probably want to have them set up as, RealScout. So you'll see different things. Well, some of these are tags are mine, but some of these are stock. So you have RealScout open houses, RealScout email rejected, must sent, and right. So if this was what's my home worth, then I would add, RealScout HVA, which is home value alert.
Right.
But these are all optional.
So RealScout OC homes.
Right.
Okay.
So whatever, if you want to identify
What
this.
did you do, OC?
I just did RealScout OC homes, Kathy, because we can have the same tags because it's specific to.
Yeah, it's specific to your
okay, cool.
account.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And no spaces, right?
Right. Yeah. It's a tag.
I like that one.
Yeah, me too. Because then we know exactly what they looked at, what they clicked on.
It's going to make me do a description.
Cool. I know for my description, Eric, I just copied what my title is.
Yeah, it works.
The public display name. Yeah, I should say.
So I clicked that. Okay. I just did that, and then I hit enter. I want to go with this, right? I don't know how that came up. I just
hit escape. That's just a number popping up. Click on that. Mark. There you go. You got it.
thank you.
Okay, so I don't have to do each now. The only thing I'm noticing, it's not letting me print. So I'm wondering. Okay. So it won't let us do it without the template. Interesting. I did not know that. So let's go back a step.
Okay. You just
X
like number
outta
one,
here.
right? Okay.
It won't let you do without a what?
Without a template, which is step one.
So we need to create the template first before we set up any
Okay.
custom search links. It's not like the other one where you can just click and go. This one you
Right.
have to
Create it first.
at least one template, which is no big deal. So
Okay.
let's go do that.
So we need to see it.
So we're gonna go down to the left again under search links.
And we're gonna go down to.
Did you?
Oh, I think I went backwards.
Okay.
So we need to go to create a template or
So you want to go to the search links page, the main page again.
Okay, and then go to the. I see the search links.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, just click that one or is there something else?
So click that, and then it should have the same dialog box that we saw again,
Yeah.
right?
So create search link
So,
again?
so yes.
Create-
Auto
Well,
nurture or integration, is that what you said?
no, so click on the blue button again. So you're right there. So
Oh, okay.
repeat what we did, but the step
Oh,
in under step one, there's a small
create a
text that says
template.
create new template. Right underneath it.
Yeah.
Yep. It's the only text underneath.
It's the hypertext
no
link.
templates.
Your computer doesn't like this. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't give me
hit
create.
close
Okay,
and then go into it again.
okay. There it is now. Did it once before.
Sometimes when you have a zoom on your browser, it does funky things. So just if you hit refresh, it usually won't hear that.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
And then create template, right?
Create a
Okay.
template,
Okay,
Cool.
and we're going to create a new template.
okay. So I click that or not yet?
Yeah, go ahead and click new template.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And now we look like where you, if you've done a RealScout search, you've
Totally.
done these before. So it's just an extra step. So then when you do it again, you have a template. So what we're going to do here is, what is the search template going to be? So mine is homes under $1 million SFRs. So the first thing I'm going to do is single family residence. And then maximum amount, $1 million. There used to be a lot of money.
When coming soon and active, right?
Yeah.
I'm starting there, actually. And then under subtypes, I'm gonna do both.
And you can be as detailed or as vague as you
There's
want.
just not that many.
Well, that's the thing. If you get really, really detailed, you're not going to.
Yeah, I get to be careful.
See,
And then under 1 million, right? So you just
Right.
do the max at 1 million, right?
correct. And then I'm going to do Orange County.
And no commas.
No.
So I got 1,430 results for coming soon, but for property subtypes, I should probably do,
You got 1,000 of them?
yeah, because I just did coming soon
See, I
active
don't
under
know.
1 million Orange County.
Hmm.
But I should probably fine tune it to,
Oh, I didn't do my cities yet, so no,
So,
yeah, but you're just gonna do Orange County,
you're right. I
so,
have.
so I did under $1 million SFR, Orange County, active,
290.
278.
So I did coming soon and active. I'm
Oh,
gonna
so-
switch it to SFR
Yeah.
though, because I think that's too much,
Yeah.
the 1,000
I
whatever.
wonder if we
Okay.
can we put the exclusives on here? I wonder if they come up. No.
You can do coming soon though, which is nice
Yeah.
in RealScout.
I'm gonna get one.
I was just curious. I know you weren't supposed to. It'd be funny if that would have worked. All
That's
right.
awesome.
So,
Okay,
so,
cool.
so 293. So if this looks good,
Yeah,
hit the top right, save search template,
okay, cool.
and save as template.
Okay.
If you were doing this for a client, and you've probably done this before, if you've used the system, you would have done save the client.
Right.
So this is my template. It's going to be my OC SFR under 1 million.
I'm glad that we had to do this because it like helps us do the entire process.
Yeah, and you,
So
and you
that's
kind of and you
great.
kind of understand how it works. So then it's really
100%.
easy to take these and just kind of manipulate them. So you could have
Totally.
So you're purposely doing it simple.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Let me just go back.
because in the realm of lead incubation,
Yeah.
simple, most want simple.
Totally.
So, and unfortunately, a lot of systems just, it's too much.
Yeah,
They don't
Well-
want you asking them every day, are you want to look at a house?
totally.
So this does it in a more thoughtful, I think, client-oriented way. And then the UI is easy on the eyes. There's no ads, the whole
Right.
experience is above and beyond.
So you just I always put the cities. Where do you put just the county?
Over to the right.
Oh, yeah. I never have done that.
And the only reason we're doing that is because of this link that we're creating to post on social
Correct,
media.
because you want to
For
be broad, so then
Totally.
they have a selection of things to go through, because the longer they're cruising through properties on your RealScout, the more
better.
chance you have of capturing them.
them clicking on something.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. I love it. Okay.
And then as a buyer, if they're a potential seller, if, they put in, they get an invitation to get a home value, and they get a home value, now oh, I got a seller.
So what did I do? Because I've Orange County, I count condos, single family residence, and townhouses, which is probably too many.
Do you use status,
Oh, I did. Let's see. I go edit.
edit filters? So then everything looks good, I'm gonna leave it as a daily, but you can always choose the alerts to be
Because it's only gonna come to me at this point, right?
right.
Okay,
So well, so the way that this works is it'll go to you if you CC, but what happens is the moment that they sign up and engage, then they're going to get the alerts. So it's the same as you would want to set it up if you were doing a alert for a client.
Got
I
it.
can
So,
see where you're doing single family residence. It's just too much. It
It
would
is.
overwhelm somebody.
Yeah,
if you
Right.
got-
Yeah.
That's why.
So it's like if we divvy it up, then we can
Okay,
focus
so
on
I'm
these
gonna
groups.
take a couple things off of here because.
so Eric, so you would keep it daily at
Mm.
this point?
Well, this one, that's what I was about to think. I'm like, I don't think so.
No.
I'm going to leave it at monthly. That's probably not enough,
Okay.
but I'd rather have it not enough than too much when I'm doing a landing page.
Okay.
And then you always have these two options. You can suppress natural language intros, and then last you could send open house reminders before each week.
I don't want to send. I don't want to
So,
put on open house without me.
so in the contact, there's an area where there's an option suppress
Right.
open houses. So you can always turn that on. And what will happen is you'll be informed that they've requested to go to an open house. Now, granted, they can go around you, just go on Zillow and look at the
Totally.
information.
Okay.
So, use that as you.
I'm just gonna leave them both unchecked.
that.
Okay.
Do you got? I usually see my results up here. I'm really not getting 10%. Am I?
So,
How could there be? There's only about 4,500 on that.
your filters aren't set.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah, Tracy.
So for this, I can even like narrow it down to a city and then use it as a template for my farm or any leads that come.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
I see.
Like if you're giving away things while you're door knocking, whatever piece you have, it could have a QR code that this shows, maybe it's the market data for your farm, or maybe it's just a search for all the houses in that tract.
And the other question, when you mentioned the QR code, what other places that you can create a QR code besides that bit.ly? And is there a limited amount of QR code or it's unlimited?
No, if you, no. So you can create QR codes in Maxa. You can create QR codes, I think, even in Canva. There are other, QR code systems that, you can do for free, and you can actually create QR codes in Excel. But the problem is, if you create them, then you don't get any of the analytics. You're missing out on the whole section of it. So it's usually best to find one service that you like, and then utilize it, because I've been using the same one for about 3 years, and I have QR codes for all my signs and everything, and then I reuse things. So I know every piece that I mail of how many people have scanned, where they've scanned it, and how often they've scanned it. So that gives me the information to know that, okay, I need to change the copy that I'm providing because I'm not getting the amount of interaction with it. Or if it's the opposite, if I'm getting, my phone's ringing off the hook, I know this is a good message and it's something, a template that I want to redevelop and keep using. Does that make sense, Tracy?
Yeah, it does. But I was just wondering if RealScout offer QR code and Follow Up Boss offer QR code.
Follow Boss, I don't think generates QR codes for you, but Maxa will.
Okay.
So
You just can't. It's what you call static. You can't capture the information.
It makes a static. Exactly, it's a static QR code, not a dynamic. So
I'm learning your tech word.
I appreciate that. So yeah, so when you participate in bit.ly, or there's one that I use called QR Tiger, you get so many dynamic per month or what have you, or a total, and then because you're really paying for the analytics. It's not the QR code. The QR code's to like carrot to pull you into the system. And there are other things that the platform can do too, like you can customize your QR codes, change the color of that logo, that kind of stuff. So on the listing alert, just because we're getting towards the end of our time here, this is the last option. It says my template's been created. I can access the listing alerts page. And then here, so add tags for automatic alert creation. Assign tags to this template to automatic generate alerts. So for me, I want to have a separate tag for this, knowing that this is my OC home under address bar. So when they come in, I know where they came in from.
Absolutely. Do we really need RealScout? Probably.
Well, yeah, because this is
Totally,
all, this is all done. It's just,
No, meaning, do we need RealScout in the tag?
no.
No,
The
okay.
tags are just for, they're
Oh, no, I
for you.
definitely know, we definitely need RealScout.
Yeah, I was like, I misunderstood the question.
No,
I'm like,
Totally, yeah.
okay.
No, but I asked it incorrectly. Okay, beautiful.
So now that that's saved, if we go back over to where we were,
So now just hit done or create search link.
so hit done.
Okay, beautiful.
So now that that's
And,
done,
but you did the name of the template already, didn't you?
correct.
Okay, I got a little behind there again.
That's all right. Just give it a name, and then once you've done that, go back down to our black menu system over
Yeah.
here, and go under extras,
Search links.
and then go to search links,
Create search.
and then click
Okay.
create search link. And
Oh,
now,
yay. It's there.
There it
Oh my gosh, I'm
is.
so excited.
and it's already set.
Okay,
So all I have to
cool.
do is pick a picture.
I'm sorry, so monthly and create template, right?
Correct.
I don't do any of these, right?
No. And then one of the touch points was house with little pools. Well, look at that. You got a house with a pool right there. Not
Yeah.
the greatest pool, but you could also do that in mid-century modern too.
Yeah.
Totally.
So do I just say done? That's it, right?
So that's, yes, you weren't that far behind.
Now,
So then,
I just, I didn't click my Orange County. I clicked it, but I didn't.
yeah, unless it
And
pops in
so it
there.
still was coming up with whatever, 10,000 plus, of course.
Yeah, we're gonna send out an email.
I get it. I do use this program. I like it. I just have to be careful sometimes. This might be just a good way for initial search.
Right.
Because I usually put it by cities. But
Well, I think if you're doing like a niche, I think that's where
Yeah.
it works really well. So what I did is I just clicked OK, and what'll happen is underneath it'll show.
oh, back of my, let's see.
Yeah.
Dashboard, right?
So go back down over to extras and
Oh, extras. I want the dashboard.
it's all right.
See now, it's saying add tags
Mhm.
here. Do I need to here as well if I already did it on the other?
No.
side? Cool.
No,
Okay.
it just gives you the opportunity in case you wanted
Cool.
to subdivide. So
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can hit create search link.
Correct.
Okay, yay. So excited. So my link was created. Okay, so now, there it is. I just clicked on it. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I love it. I'm so excited. Okay, cool.
and then this is exactly what they see.
Okay.
And
Okay, so now you're gonna show us how to put this on Facebook.
Correct.
Okay, I'm so excited. Cool.
Where do I go down to?
good. So go down to extras,
Extras.
and then underneath that there's search links.
Cool.
They had the good stuff at the bottom, right?
Extras.
So then the next
And then
thing
search links.
we're gonna want to do is pull up Facebook if you haven't already.
Yes.
Oh, was I supposed to see this on here, right? I did save it.
Okay, so.
Oh, I'm gonna create another, okay.
Click the button. You're okay. And then what you're gonna do is now you're gonna click there and your template's gonna come out. See? So click it again.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. So let me switch to done.
When you create this template search, is there any chance that you can draw a map?
Yes, you can. You would
Oh,
just
perfect.
choose to do a polygon rather than doing the.
Beautiful.
All right. And I'll switch over in a second. And, wow. So small.
There's something I don't like about RealScout.
What's that?
Well, like if somebody likes something,
Mhm.
I often still go look it up in the MLS
Mhm.
because I like the maps that are there to see where
Yeah.
where they are and what they're, like I know what cities they're in, but just kind of see, does it back to something busy and,
Yeah.
because sometimes they don't know that and then you don't want to not,
Right.
maybe they're going to be okay with that for the price or whatever, but that's the only thing I notice. I don't know about anybody else.
MLS is more Harvey.
Yeah.
It just is for an agent,
And,
totally,
and also for us to look up those items.
Yes.
We already know that's where we go.
totally.
So
Yeah, okay, so I'm not unusual.
No,
No,
But
I felt the
thought
same
maybe I'm
way,
missing
Kathy.
something.
No.
quite often we'll go back and forth.
But it
between
is
the two.
easier for, this is.
Well, this is really for
clients.
them.
Yes,
It's to make it easy for them.
yeah,
So yeah, you certainly, I always double check them all, because especially when we have some of the, exclusives, it's good.
yeah.
You know,
I don't
Find
know
out.
that. There's no mapping for the client to see the map.
or
Say, like,
It's
you
just
said
not
you can't
that
tell
good.
if
I don't
is
know.
some
It's hard to like focus, like to really broaden and.
As a tool, I think the MLS is better for agents, definitely.
At least that's, I mean, that's
Yeah,
what I've found over time. So I'll kind of like, after they identify, I still always go back to my
Totally.
MLS and look it up.
I would agree.
It's more user-friendly for us, I think, and we're used to it, like Eric said. So Eric, technically, we could throw this up now on it, because I see you're on your business page, but technically, we could do this on both pages, our personal and our business.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Very good.
So that is the wrong link. So we don't use that because that's going nowhere.
So now you would just hit, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
So now you would just hit create.
What I would do is when you went to RealScout and you open up your landing page,
Okay.
you can go and grab that link. So let me switch over there just to show you what I'm talking about. So when you have you're in RealScout
Mhm.
and you clicked on your landing page you just created, it looks like this, right?
Right.
So go to the top. That's not going to show on the screen, of course, because it is. But at the very, very top of your browser, there is
Right
the
here.
HTTP dot blah that stuff.
So it shows me Lara 2much248.RealScout, all of this junk.
Yeah,
right here.
all of
Okay.
that.
Okay, and then
I'm
copy
cutting it off
that.
my screen so I can't show you. But at the
Yeah.
top of your browser, when
Yeah.
you're in the
Yeah.
thing, grab that whole line. So mine is ericduncan.realscout/home search that blah 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 blah. So copy that whole line.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. I didn't go, I'm not in the right spot. Oh, this line here. Okay. Copied it. Okay.
And then go over to Facebook. So I'm gonna switch over to Facebook. There we go. Facebook. And then I'm gonna hit create post.
Where, this sounds so where is that on here? Because I usually do it from my phone.
Me too.
So make sure on a business page, it's gonna want you to switch. Make sure that you, and then Dan, you already switched over. So see where you're, go down to the right.
Okay.
That's where you'd go ahead and,
Oh, posts.
Yeah.
So,
you just hit create post in the section here.
oh, okay. So it's going to be, okay, so just, oh, got it. I don't have to click reel or photo or whatever.
No, it's
Okay.
it's a little simpler.
And then Control V,
correct.
Command V.
See, it now has my image in there, and now it looks like an ad.
Yes.
Because before, you would have to come up with your own
Oh,
image to
okay.
cover up the fact that it was just a link, and it would just go to the RealScout picture.
Okay.
And so this is more engaging,
So
and it's personalized to you.
shall I delete this link? Because now they can just click that. See how my hypertexted link is still here?
Mhm.
Though? Do I delete that?
Yeah, you can
Ha-
highlight just the link, and you can delete it, and it should leave the rest of the post there.
Beautiful. Okay. I
And
love
then
it.
and then you could add some copy there. You know, like here, if I want to say, are you looking for home under $1 million?
Okay. I'm
And then
going
you
to say
click,
exactly that.
correct. And then you click next, and there you
I
go.
like your ideas. Okay. Are you looking?
And then once you hit the post, you can, if you're part of groups, I wouldn't do this on the NML's Buzz,
Right.
but if you want to share to other groups, you could go share to groups, and they'll share that on those groups. Monetization, I think the only influence in here is Mike, so probably not going to do anything with that.
So next.
And then last, if you wanted to boost this would be probably a good thing to boost. So if you want to do it here, you can click boost. It'll take you through that process, but you could always do it later. You
Or
don't
just
have-
click post.
correct.
Okay,
And then
I'm
once you
doing it there. It's like
Click
the
post,
finished
and
product.
the great thing about this is if you made a mistake, you can go back and delete it.
Delete it, totally. Okay, I'm gonna put it on my personal page too. Awesome.
Do you go back to your Real Scouts to delete it?
No, you delete it off the,
Yeah.
off of,
You would
Facebook.
delete the post.
You delete the
Kathy.
post, but you
Yeah.
can always keep the landing page. So does that seem pretty
Oh
straightforward?
my gosh, totally. I love it.
So you repeat the
excited.
process on Instagram and TikTok. It's just, if you remember, you can't have links in the descriptions. So that's where the bit.ly comes in. You could have,
Okay.
you could type in the text, hey, go to bit.ly/2235 Main Street or homes in Vermillion in Orange County.
In Instagram, you can?
No.
So what if you have it sharing from your Facebook page to Instagram, but there's a link in it? Does it not do it, or
No.
does it just leave it out?
Leave it out.
So it still will post it on both.
Yeah, but there's nothing to click. So unless you told them where to go,
Or
where
you
they're
can
gonna
have a
go.
link in the photo, not like work.
If you share,
Right.
you cannot share a post with a link to Facebook and Instagram simultaneously.
Right, whether it's in the description or whether it's in the photo.
It's, yeah,
Embedded either way, and that's.
well, no, it just, you can't have native links on either one.
Right.
Unless you
But
are,
it'll still share the post, but just cut those out, or won't.
no,
show the
it'll
post?
say you cannot share this on Instagram. So if you ever notice when you're on Facebook and you try to share both, if it has a link in it, it'll be like, you can't share that with Instagram.
I thought I tried to set it up to share my post, but none of them ever do.
Right,
And that could be because I have a link in them.
Yeah.
And it's not telling me anything.
Correct.
They just never show up on.
right. So the way to get around that is if you, in the description, just type in, hey, go to bit.ly dot,
Yeah.
whatever it is, then they'll probably type it because it's just a character.
I'm so excited. So
Yeah.
there it is.
Hey, that looks great.
I love it. I'm so happy. And then I put Lara Tuma is in Orange County.
It's funny. I was going to suggest that.
Yeah.
You already got it.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Or if if you wanted to be specific, if I'm in NM Hills, you could use
Yes.
yours as an NM.
I love
And then
this.
sometimes you get really specific, and sometimes the community will pop up.
And then
Like,
Kathy, you can just go like this here if you're like, I hate this. I don't want this anymore.
delete.
And literally move to trash.
Yeah.
That's what's so nice. And you don't have to do anything on the RealScout side. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much. It's so nice to go through training and then have like something that you can show for yourself at the end.
Well, I
So
like
this
to
is-
do that because
Yeah.
again, I want to focus on things that are going to, generate leads for a business.
Totally. I love it. Thank you.
Welcome. So everybody online, do you guys have the gist of this? Any questions?
So if you can't do the link, can you?
Yeah,
post
let me
like a-
let me switch over the screen. I'll give you that QR
So-
code
so-
so you can download everything. And then the recording, give me until tomorrow to go through it and upload it, but it'll be available also in the same QR code. So bear with me. Let me switch my screen so you can see what I'm talking about.
Thank you, Eric.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I appreciate you guys coming.
So for Instagram, can you post a QR code if you can't post a link?
So here's the thing, you can post a QR code, but it's kind of, most people are looking at Instagram on their phone. So what are they going to scan the QR code with? So typically your QR codes are going to be on paper, with exception of if you're going to do like videos that are going to be watched on YouTube and maybe on a television, then you could have a QR code in there. But typically you're going to utilize QR codes to take people from paper into the digital.
Okay. So it's going to be for like print.
Yeah, for the
Those are
most, for
print
the most part.
flyers. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Very cool. Awesome. Yay. And that's the QR code.
So that QR code will take you to, there's a secured Google Drive storage, and everything's in folders. Hey, see you, John.
Hi, John.
Will be the previous lessons, the documentation, and the slides.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. I pull this up.
We just get those here.
Okay, so I have to verify that it's me.
This 10 o'clock. Yeah, that's, I don't know.
That's normal that it would be. But
Yeah,
it's okay. So it needs to be Google. Okay.
Yeah.
just because we're accessing a Google storage and it's first team, so you may have to log in. If it tells you to request access, go ahead and do it, and then I'll get notified and I'll just add you, because if you're not using your first team account, it may ask for that. So
Okay.
don't worry. Just ask for permission and I'll be sure to go in there and add you to the system.
Okay.
I know.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, everybody, have an amazing week,
So this is it.
and that's it.
Okay, perfect. So I'll put it on my home screen.
And then we'll see you at the next
Thank you
that
so
time,
much.
same that place.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Beautiful. Okay, Eric, thank you so much. It's
Oh.
always so nice to see
My
you.
pleasure.
Well, Tim, I guess we got kicked out, huh?